Good morning, everybody. So I just threw up an update. Well, it's uploading right now about why I haven't been uploading videos. Like I said in that video, this last month has been just nuts. There is no other word for it other than it has just been nuts. And one other thing I'm going to throw up, I make my bed every morning. A certain four-legged friend of mine always tears my bed apart. I could make that bed 5 times a day. It will always wind up looking like that. I'm not lazy, I promise. Just throwing that out there. But hey, now Martin, you watch my hood. But I wanted to explain a little bit about the Walmart fleet. If you've ever worked for a larger carrier, most of them have a dedicated Walmart fleet. Swift, Werner, Crete has a couple out of North Platte, and I think Cheyenne, Wyoming. There's nothing wrong with running the Walmart fleet. You can make some good money doing it. But the way Walmart does things, and it's not the carrier, okay? Because I did this Werner, and now I've done it with Crete. Well, Schaefer, but same company. Walmart, in and of itself, the way they do things is just nuts. So, for example, my first load when I got to the Walmart fleet, I had deadhead from Wiggins, Colorado. That was at a rest area. Over to North Platte. That's 170 miles. Pick up my load. I parked in Murdo, South Dakota. And I had a 3-drop load that I had to do all 3 drops the next day. I had basically a 12-hour period. I had to do all of my drops in one day. So from Murdo, South Dakota to Bismarck, North Dakota. Bismarck, North Dakota to, I don't remember the name of the town, but it was this little town in northern North Dakota, 240 miles away, like 30 miles from the Canadian border. And then 190 miles to my third stop to finish out. And that was over west of Minot, North Dakota. Now, if you do the math, that just doesn't work out. Because I got a 14-hour clock. I cannot drive past the 14th hour, period, in the store. So, start my clock. I got to do at least a 20-minute pre-trip. Hang on. That's 7. I'm in 8. So it should be that one. Have you tried knocking on his door? I mean, I tried knocking on the door. He might be going to get paperwork. I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. Not a problem. Sorry about that. Guy was asking where the dock was. So anyway, when you do the math, I got at least a 20-minute pre-trip. And then 4 hours to get to North Platte, driving. Get to North Platte, I got to drop off the trailer I got because I wasn't pulling a Walmart trailer. That takes about 15 minutes. Plus the 30 minutes to get in the gate. So there's, call it an hour. Well, I've already killed 5.5 hours in my clock. Right there. And then get dispatched on the next load. I don't know my way around the yard. So they tell me to look for this trailer number in a DC. Took me an hour and a half to find the trailer. And I had to go back to dispatch to figure out where it was. And even they didn't know because the yard hostler had said that it was in one row and it wasn't there. So, took me an hour and a half there. Well, there's half my day. That's 7 hours. So, send out my load call, do all that stuff. Drive up to Murdo, South Dakota. There's 2.5 hours. I shut down. That's an 11-hour day right there. And then I've got 200 and, well, Murdo, South Dakota to my first stop was like 120 miles. Because it was north of Bismarck, but like 40 miles north of Bismarck, North Dakota. So drive from Murdo up to that stop. I don't remember the name of the town. Get back into a dock. Well, then I got to do a live unload, and I have to stand on the dock, which means I'm on duty. That takes, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours. Get done with that. And then I got to drive nigh on 300 miles up to my second stop. Rinse and repeat on the live unload. And then they want me to drive another 200 miles to my third stop to rinse and repeat again. There ain't enough time in the day according to the logs. It doesn't happen. So I wound up having to swap that load off with another driver who was running on the Walmart fleet. Well, after I swapped off, they want me to drive back to the DC. Well, that's like 500 miles. So I just shot my clock getting back to the DC. I figured, I got like 2 hours left. They're not going to give me something. OTR thinking. Nope. I pulled into the yard with an hour and a half left, and they gave me another load. And they wanted me to yank it off the yard, run it as far as I could. And I did that very thing, running to the wire on my 14-hour clock every day, 7 days a week, for 3.5 flipping weeks. I'll tell you what, by the time you get done doing all that, you're tired. I did post up some stuff from the dash cam. I was having technical issues with the dash cam. Couldn't figure out what was going on. I think I got it figured out now because my dash cam's working. But that's why I haven't been uploading. And on top of that, you know, I gotta have time to edit videos. And normally I'd do that on a 34-hour reset. But by the time I got around to my 34-hour reset, which I was getting a reset every week, I hit that bed, my first reset on the Walmart fleet, I hit that bed, I didn't wake up for 26 and a half hours. Got up, took the dog for a walk, and let me tell you what, this guy, he is really patient with me. He's a good dog. I felt bad, really. It was not planned. I slept right through an alarm the whole night, 26 and a half hours. Took him for a walk, ran him around for like 2 hours, went to the bathroom, came back to the truck, ate something, went back to bed, and I didn't wake up for another 14 hours. It's just, when you're running that hard, there's no time to edit videos, there's no time to try and make videos up. It's just run. And then when I did finally get off the Walmart fleet, because they had me covering for holiday freight, it was just simply I forgot to throw the GoPro up. I kept forgetting to take it off the windshield mount, charge it, and at least make something. So I'm shooting on my phone right now. That's why the camera quality is, well, I'm not going to say it's bad, but it's not the best I can get. I will be looking into doing some stuff while I'm home. I'll set up a camera, and like I said, I'm going to be making cheese, so I might do some videos on that. I haven't really done anything exploring shooting video on me smoking my cheese, because I started this channel out as a trucking channel, and I understand I need to broaden my spectrum here and maybe show some of the home life. I gotta make an explanation. If you know a truck driver, specifically an over-the-road truck driver, and I'm going to get even more specific with that, if you know an over-the-road truck driver that drives for a larger carrier, we're often on the road 3 to 6 weeks at a time, home 3 to 5 days. When I'm home, I don't want to have anybody calling me. I don't want to have anybody distracting me. My only focus is the fact that I'm home. There's things that I got to get fixed. I got to spend time with the family. That's my focus. They you know a truck driver, you understand this. And I want to try and expand that a little bit. Show a little bit of the home life. With that, there's also considerations about whether other people want to be on camera, knowing that it's going to be going up on YouTube. So I might have to work through some of that. But I am going to be making cheese. I'm going to be doing a horseradish cheddar, and for my parents and a couple of friends, I'm making up some cheddar cheese with Carolina Reaper powder. They asked me for some spicy cheddar. You're gonna get it. So I'll poke around and see what I can do about shooting up a video on that. May also make some mozzarella. Depends on the cost of milk. I've already got the rennet and everything else I need, so we'll figure it out. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this because I'm already at